Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cinderellimouse and I'm here today with the Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack. I've got early access courtesy of the EA Creator Network, and I want to show you how to get started on like a really simple, easy business. So I'm here with Bob and Eliza Pancakes, and I want to show you like a really quick and simple way to get started with a business. So if I go down to Bob's basement here, you can see Bob is jamming out in, this is the new version of their house. So you might need to start a new save to see this house. Recently they did a patch that kind of like upgraded all the NPC kind of basic base game houses, so this is like their new version. But yeah, you can see he's got this little like home bar and gym. So if you wanted to, what you could do is go into build mode, and you're going to use this pesky little unit outlines feature here, and you're going to make sure that's on so you can see the outlines of the room, and you're going to click it and you're going to make this public. So if you want this to be your business, you need to make sure that space is public. You can also make areas private or residential, yeah, just letting you know that if you want Sims to be able to visit those areas, this is how you control which areas they can and can't visit. You've also got employees only. So what you would do is you'd make that area public, you'd make sure that Sims can get to it, and you'd go ahead and you'd add probably a ticket machine, and you register a small business and you add your activities in here. You can actually go to the preset and just do a preset bar, and Sims will come and use Bob's bar and pay the ticket price. I don't actually want to do that today. I just wanted to show you that the house is set up for that. But let me just quickly make this private again. So I want to show you, actually you need to make sure that you've got the lines on, because if that's not on, you can see you don't have the option to change it from public to residential and vice versa. So you need to make sure unit outlines is on, and then that option is going to show up. So yeah, I want that actually to be residential. So the business that I am doing for Bob today, because I know that I could do the bar, but I've got another thing in mind. Outside the back, normally they've got this little shed. Now I've gone ahead and I've converted this little shed into kind of like a little Airbnb. Yeah, it's not got a kitchenette, but it's got like bunk beds, it's got a little bathroom, and it's got this cute little TV area and this desk. So Sims can actually come in here and kind of spend the night. Now this is the quickest and easiest business to set up. If you want to do a capsule hotel, just have designate a room, stick a load of bunk beds in there, and just have Sims come and pay to sleep, and you will see money start to rack up. I've upgraded this to a little bit more of an Airbnb concept, and I'm going to show you how to run this in your own games. So make sure these areas are set for public, and then register small business. I'm going to go ahead and call this Bob's B&B. And then you can choose your icon. So you go here, you don't have to do this, but if you want to, I really like this little like knitted heart for his B&B. And then you go in and you pick your activities. So I'm going to do things that I would expect guests to do. So I'm going to have them bathe and shower. I'm going to have them, if I go under home activities, I'm going to have them sleep. Another thing that I think is important to have them do, especially if you want a really hands-off business that's just kind of running in the background, is have people clean up after themselves. I don't recommend adding a bookcase. Books get very messy very quickly, and Sims don't really clean them up, so don't put a bookcase in your builds if you want to kind of like lessen the load on you. Another thing I want to do, just in case all the beds are taken up, is have Sims be friendly with each other, so my guests can kind of talk and mingle amongst themselves and keep each other entertained. And then also you could add something like eat if you want to, but I haven't given them kitchen supplies. The reason why I've not given them a kitchen is because I don't know the cooking skill level of the Sims who are visiting my lot, and if they try to cook, they might start a fire. So I've not given them cooking stuff. But what I can tell them to do is probably just something like watch TV. And so bathe and shower, sleep, clean, be friendly, and watch TV, and the Sims will be happy. I'm gonna turn the ticket price into hourly instead of one-time use. So this means for every hour that my customers spend on my lot, I'm going to charge them currently £5, but that will go up as your business level increases. You also have the price modifier. So if you wanted to reduce it when you're just getting started, you could do, or you could kind of like hike up the price if you want to and see if Sims will pay it. It does mean that Sims might not buy the tickets as often if you kind of hike up the price, but but it's up to you if you want to do that. Now, target customers is really interesting. For Bob's B&B, I specifically want adults. So I'm going to go in and choose category. So this is my target customer. I'm going to go for age, and then I'm going to make the selected criteria required. If it's optional, it's just gonna, the game's just gonna kind of aim for these people. But if you make it required, you're kind of vetoing anyone who isn't that age. So I'm going to be quite specific that I do want adults, young adults and elders specifically. And then I just want to show you that this is an option because I think it's really cool. But if you specifically wanted to have like children coming to your lot, so say you wanted to run a preschool or a childminder service, or you wanted to run something like a kids indoor activity center, like a childcare group, what you can do is you can go to this supervised customer tag. So you've got age when the older ages are. Supervised customer is for the younger ages. So here you've got infant, toddler and child. Now you have this really interesting thing over here where it says caregiver stays at business. So say for example I wanted to be a childminder for toddlers, I would get rid of that, and then what would happen would be the parents would come, drop off the toddler and then leave. Now the caregiver stays at business function is for if you are doing something like a parent and toddler group where you want the parents to stay and you're just offering the services but you're not specifically doing the child minding. Or say for example a park, if you had like a pay to use park, you would want the parents to come with the children. So I think that's a really clever little toggle, and it's really cool that the Sims have thought of that. And now this does mean that we can run that childcare service if we want to. I don't want infants, toddlers or children coming to my lot, so I'm not going to tag any of those. But I'm going to go ahead and go yes. Okay. Now, like I say, you do need to go in and make sure that this is going to be set to public and that Sims can actually get to it, and they can do, so that's fine. And then we can go ahead and have Bob open his business. Now, it does cost 750 simoleons to start a business and 75 simoleons every time you open the business. So if you're starting a business, I do recommend having at least 1,000 simoleons in the bank just to get started. But you will see the money start to tick up quite quickly with certain businesses, so don't worry too much about that. But I'm going to go ahead and have Bob open his business for the first time. Now here's the ticket machine, and I'm a new business, so people might not be sure about whether they want to spend money at our business or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Bob come out here, if I can kind of fast forward a little bit. I'm going to have Bob come out here. I'm going to click the ground and I'm going to come here and talk up Bob's B&B. So my tummy's rumbling a bit if you can hear that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, he's going to be out here and he's going to be self-promoting a bit. This is just going to encourage Sims to kind of buy that first ticket. So I'm going to fast forward. We're going to wait and we're going to kind of see if any customers join us. Now Bob is off to work. I think that might close his business, so I might have to actually skip work for today. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So here we go. Somebody is considering using our ticket machine. Now, like I was saying before, Bob's B&B, this model is quite hands-off. You don't actually have to do anything. So if I wanted Bob to, he probably can't go to work because I think it'll close the business. But he could go over here and kind of pursue other hobbies. Maybe he wants to do a bit of the piano. Do you know what? Maybe I'm going to get him over here and I'm going to... Why is he going into my house? You shouldn't be able to go into my house. Wait, hang on. What do I have this set as? Yeah, that is residential. So it looks like he's leaving through my house, which is unfortunate. I've got a bit of a bug there. Just pointing that out to you. They should be leaving through the gate, but I don't know what's going on with that. I could go ahead and get him to grill something though. Let's get him some grilled chicken. Just in case the guests do get a little bit hungry. Wait, it's closed? Oh, it's because he's off to blimmin' work, isn't he? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Don't go to work. Stay here. Open Bob's B&B, please. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just going to have him make some chicken for the guests. Just ignore the fact that they're walking through the house. That doesn't always happen. I just seem to have a bit of a bug on this specific save because of course I do. Now Bob's level 5 cooking skill, I can actually offer paid mentorship to Sims, so that's interesting too. I am going to do like a Bob's little cooking class in my Rentals and Rebellion saves, if you've seen that. Definitely looking to do that. Here we go. Summer Holiday has just bought a ticket and she's tired, so she is going to go ahead and do one of those activities, and she's going to get in bed and sleep for the night. So like I say, this is incredibly hands off. You can just kind of leave this running in the background and forget about it, and you're going to actually start to see your Sims earning some money. Now, I did spend that 75 simoleons to open the business, so I'm going to need to make at least 75 simoleons back. So I'm probably going to leave this running for a while and then I'll be back with you. So here we go. We've also got Zoe Patel on the lot. She came in and used the shower, and now I think she's going to watch a little bit of TV. So we're getting a few customers. It's only been an hour, so we're doing quite well. Oh, here comes someone else. Perfect. They also purchased a ticket. Bob's getting told off because he's missing work. Listen, he's an entrepreneur now. He doesn't need to work anymore. Now he has his Airbnb business. You can check your progress somewhere down here, financial overview, and it'll tell you how you're doing. So business opening fee for some reason is minus £150. I think it's because I've opened it twice in one day because he tried to go to work. My ticket sales are currently 45 simoleons. So adding businesses, being more hands-on and doing things like the classes and mentoring will increase your money faster. But you don't have to do that, right? Like I say, you can do this as a very hands-off business. And when you start to like level up and get renown and get more stars, the ticket prices are also going to go up. So Sims are going to spend money per ticket per hour. And actually, you're going to see money racking up quite quickly. So yeah, just keep your customers happy and this should go pretty well. You can keep your business open for a grand total of, I think it's like 24 hours before it forces you to close. So opening this kind of maybe at about 3 p.m. and then closing it the next day at about 11 p.m. like you would with a hotel might be a good system. And then you could just come in and kind of like, if you need to do any repairs, you can do repairs. If you do need to clean anything up, you can clean it up. Oh my goodness, the bookcase is still there. No, the books get all over the place. I thought I'd remove that. Do not recommend the bookcase. You can see, oh, here you go. So something has broken. I can come in here and repair this like myself. If you do have broken objects, you do have to watch out for that because that is one thing that can bring your business rating down. So do keep on top of broken things. But I don't know, if you're playing as a spellcaster or you've got a ghost, you know, and you've got life and death or realm of magic, maybe you can shortcut that. Here we go. So yeah, doing pretty well. Let's check in with how much money we've made now. There we go. We're now making a net profit. We've got 5 simoleons. So if I keep this open a bit longer, I think we're going to start to see a decent profit by the morning. Let me also move. Where did my chicken go? I swear he made chicken. There it is. It's actually rotten on the floor. So clean that up. And then I am going to grill some food just to kind of keep everybody happy. So chicken chimichurri skewers, that sounds lovely. With it being level 6 of the cooking skill, I could actually offer cooking mentoring now if I wanted to get a bit of extra money. Let me go ahead and put that. My tummy's rumbling. It's all this talk of food. I'm vegetarian. I don't know why my tummy's rumbling at like chicken chimichurri skewers, but it is. Yeah, great job, Bob. He's a little bit tired. He's having a nap. Like I say, he could just go to bed. Sorry, the dog's barking next door. He could just go to bed and just leave the customers to their own devices. He doesn't have to actively manage this business at all. But yeah, people are kind of checking out a bit now. If I wanted to, I could also go ahead and call to meal, and then the guests will come over and kind of take a plate. There you go. So if you are worried about them not eating, you can do that. If you want to have breakfast with your guests in the morning, something you can do. Again, we're offering a B&B here, so yeah, just letting you know that that's an option. And it's getting on a bit. It's getting to morning time, so I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to close the business. And we can see that we've actually made 175 simoleons. So yeah, actually it's balanced back out. So minus 75 there. We've made 250 in ticket sales. So we've made a profit. And yeah, people are saying everything's excellent. Pricing's good. It does say we can lower the prices if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to. Everything's fine. So yeah, that's how you can start up your own business very, very easily. Just convert a little room into a little B&B, and even just a capsule hotel and just have just beds and sleep, and yeah, you'll see your money kind of ticking up. So there you go. Let me know what you thought of this tutorial down below in the comments. Do you have any ideas? Would you tweak anything? Let me know. But that's how you get started with businesses in the Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies expansion pack. If you're buying the pack, consider using my creator code Cinderellimouse. It'll be on the screen down below. And it just means that the money that you spend on the pack, EA send a little bit of it my way, and it really helps me out and helps me to keep doing what I'm doing. So thank you to those of you who do that. Ignore how messy my hair is today, and I will see you soon. Bye, friends.